This 105,000 square foot mansion, well known as The One, is located in Bel Air, Los Angeles, is reported to have a value of a whopping $500 million and was listed for sale for $295 million, which made it the most expensive listing in America. The mansion is fixed on 3.8 acres of land and comprises 42 bathrooms and 21 bedrooms. We know what you're thinking. It is one big house. The One is built on a leveled mountain, giving it the advantage of a magnificent view of the Pacific Ocean, the San Gabriel Mountains, and downtown Los Angeles. The property was built by Nile Niami, a Hollywood producer and developer, who promoted it as the largest and priciest modern home in America. At first, Niami promised that the shopping mall-sized mansion would come complete with amenities such as a jellyfish room and an ice bar. Yep, you heard that right. A room with glass walls filled with tanks of live jellyfish and a wet bar completely from large blocks of ice. Although both of these features were scrapped soon enough due to cost overruns, Niami also promised that when the house was completed, in a couple of years from when he announced this, it would be listed for sale with an unprecedented price of $500 million. However, despite the unavailability of an ice bar and jellyfish room, the property is still loaded with a bunch of bespoke features that have already been widely publicized in publications like Dirt and many other real estate publications. The One comprises 7 water features, which include a huge moat that runs around the property. The property also has a wellness spa, a nightclub, a bowling alley, a full-service beauty salon, a 10,000-bottle wine cellar, a home theater that seats 40 people, a garage that can accommodate 30 cars, a 400-foot private outdoor running track, and let's not forget the 3-bedroom guest house with its own infinity pool. This gorgeous Bel Air property was designed by Irish architect Paul McLean and decorated by Catherine Rotondi. However, the private nightclub is currently being repurposed into something different after loud complaints from other Bel Air neighbors. The blindingly white modern structure would have been the most expensive home ever sold in the United States if it had gotten its initial asking price of $295 million, surpassing well-known hedge funder Ken Griff's purchase of an apartment in Manhattan for $238 million. Unfortunately, it didn't sell quickly, so the One had to be auctioned off in February to be sold to the highest bidder. Brandon Williams of the Beverly Hills Estates, who was the property's representative alongside Aaron Kierman of Aaron Kierman Group at Compass, called the gorgeous property a modern masterpiece. He added that the property is 4 acres at the top of a mountain in Bel Air, and it can never be made again. Just from the name of this house, you could tell it's extremely special. Along with a high price, the property also comes with a long history of lawsuits, drama, and unfortunately debt. As costs increased, Niami's debt on the property grew to more than $180 million. The mega mansion was then placed in receivership in 2021. As part of a bankruptcy agreement in late 2021, it was scheduled to be sold at an auction that started on the 7th of February 2022. People involved in the court process said the property would have to sell for around the region of $200 million just to pay back the debt, including the auction fees and other costs. It was revealed that if it sold for less, the lender might have to take a loss or the home could end up in more foreclosure litigation. Yet, lenders and brokers hoped the property was coming to the market at an ideal time. Despite the drama surrounding the One, luxury real estate in Los Angeles is breaking records. Sales of homes priced at $10 million or more doubled in 2021 compared with 2019, before the global pandemic, with a total of 312 sales according to Miller Samuel. Mark Andreessen just set a new record in California after he paid $177 million for a compound in Malibu, while Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong paid $133 million for an incredible mansion situated near the One in Bel Air. Brookers said that the interest in the One before the sale had already been strong. Brandon Williams said he had 2 offers at the time for the property, one from a wealthy Chinese buyer and a Saudi Arabian royal. Williams said more offers were expected from crypto buyers who were looking at this house as their own space station. He said there was going to be a huge demand for the property. Demand for US real estate is through the roof because the dollar is weak and people want a real tangible assets, Williams said. Aaron Kierman added that the property was way more than a house, but was a full-scale private resort for the billionaire who wants an all-inclusive luxury lifestyle. Still, any buyer of the property also had to contend with a bunch of legal and financial issues. According to the reports before the sales and an engineering study, the house had cracks in and around many of the pools and stonework, as well as a few signs of mold. It also had several outstanding occupancies and building permits, and a local homeowners association was even challenging its construction at the time. Because of the property and other mega mansions built close by, local building laws were changed in recent years to prevent other big homes from ever being built again, which brokers say only increases the value of the Bel Air mansion. The lenders also continued to battle each other in bankruptcy court over priority and procedures. Niami weighed in with his own last-ditch effort in late 2021 by releasing a video saying he hoped to turn the home into a crypto investment, selling a new coin to potential investors called the One coin that would be backed by the house. Hopefully, there's someone out there that's going to want to walk hand in hand with me into the stratosphere, Niami said in the video. He didn't give further comment, and lawyers and lenders dismissed Niami's plans. Ultimately, Aaron Kerman said the 10 years of drama and issues surrounding the property won't deter buyers once they tour the property. He explained that the controversial history of the house was no secret, but once potential buyers tour the property, they'll see how good an opportunity it really is. The mega mansion that was the biggest US home to ever go up for auction sold for $141 million, including commissions, when bidding closed in February. The highest offer was $126 million, according to a spokesman for the Concierge Auctions who ran the sale. A 12% commission for the huge home boosted the total price to $141 million, which was more than double the previous record for a US home auction. The sale required approval by a bankruptcy court judge. I think the court should approve the amount, Don Hankey, who was owed $124 million for advances and loans to the project according to the court records, said in an email at the time. Hankey said he wasn't the high bidder, but refused to say whether he entered the auction. More than 40 potential buyers toured the property, including representatives of Asian high net worth families and US tech giants. Default notices were nothing new to Nile Niami. He received 2 of them in 2020 alone, one for a debt of $23.4 million on a mansion at 10701 Bellagio Road that he's currently trying to sell for $59 million in Bel Air, and one for a debt of $10 million on a property he owns at 1369 Londonderry Place in the Hollywood Hills. Niami even took out a $200,000 loan from Compass for a different Bel Air property he was trying to sell back in 2019. And the records show that the real estate company sued him in October 2021 for being unable to pay the loan. Who else thinks that Nile Niami should pursue another career choice? Yep, we do too. Back in 2021, he told the Wall Street Journal that there had been several times when he was forced to stop construction of the property because of a lack of finances. He also explained that he had funded construction with cash rewards from sales of other properties. In addition to the outstanding loans, Nile Niami has also been fined 5 times for parties at his properties that violated Los Angeles coronavirus social distancing orders, according to recent reports. The 5 violations by Niami were a third of the 15 total fines handed out by the city from April to August 2021. It might be hard luck, or maybe he just needs to become something else, like a model or a rapper. Who knows? It just might be his big break. Thanks for watching. Until next time.